Almost all apartment buildings in Latvia built before 1990 are in poor condition and need to realize a full renovation. But how to organize and pay for everything? This is often a big challenge. Dutch and Latvian experts have together created a new way in which a so called ESCO company pays for all investments and takes on all responsibilities. The ESCO earns back its investment from the energy that will be saved. Today, we talk with the Netherlands ambassador to Latvia, His Excellency Mr. Jurjan Kraak, about this concept.
Mr. Ambassador, can you tell us, please, why the Netherlands is interested in housing renovation in Latvia?
Well, we all know that we have to conserve energy, and you can do that by building very energy efficient new housing. But another very important method is to through proper housing maintenance. In the Netherlands, we have a long tradition of energy saving, and also a long tradition of building housing for people with moderate incomes. And we would like to share that experience with the people of Latvia.
How do the Dutch government and people support renovation incentives in Latvia?
Well, first of all, there is an exchange of ideas, exchange of experience between the energy sectors of the Netherlands and of Latvia. Second very important point I would like to make is that the Dutch government has bought CO2 emission rights. It sounds very complicated, but it isn't. But the result is that from the proceeds of that sale, a green investment scheme is being financed, and one of the main topics of this scheme is energy saving of private households. And another method is the method proposed by Renesco and the so-called ESCO approach to energy saving for individual households.
The Dutch-Latvian company Renesco offers so-called ESCO contract, which pays for renovations through future energy savings. What do you think of this concept?
Well, that's a very clever approach, worth considering. I just would like to point out that in Latvia, politicians, regional and municipal authorities are all convinced of the need to renovate the current housing stock. The European Commission agrees wholeheartedly with that aim. We all realize that a lot of money is needed. I think the approach offered by Renesco is an interesting approach, and definitely worth considering, especially for people who don't have the money to renovate their apartments or houses on their own.
Have you seen any of finished renovations done by ESCO company Renesco in Latvia?
Definitely, I had the honor to be invited at the opening of a renovation project in Valmiera. And I must say the difference between renovated buildings and buildings in their old or current state is just absolutely staggering. So I would say that the approach of Renesco is definitely worth considering.
What would you say to apartment owners Skolas 34 in Jūrmala who have to decide about this offer today?
It's clear that they have to make their own decision, and my contribution to the discussion is to add some additional facts to the debate. I would like to point out that the Renesco model, if we can call it that, is supported by the Bank of Dutch Municipalities, and also supported by the International Guarantee for Housing Foundation in the Netherlands. And also two established banks in Latvia have also shown their interest and support for this model. Again, it's additional information to make the choice better informed.